Okay, my LA unit of study. The book I chose is The Secret of the Old Clock by Caroline Keene. The unit overview and purpose, comprehension by combining information from multiple texts on topic for more understanding, make predictions on what will happen by using text evidence, compare, contrast, and summarize and identify main ideas. Again, my novel is Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Old Clock by Caroline Keene. The theme is honesty, friendship, and good versus evil. Grade level is 3 through 6. My class is 4th grade. We'll be working on it 5 weeks for 40 minutes a day. Text to use. I chose the real story. It is a picture book, K through 8th grade, that we'll be using during reading the novel. Its theme is very similar, friendship, honesty, and mystery, and also making predictions based off clues. My second text to use is The Unexplainable Disappearance of Mars Patel. It has roughly about the same themes, honesty, friendship, good versus evil, and mystery. The novel is grades 3 through 6, and it could be used after. And it has a really good comparison with mysteries. It's just more modern, based off since Nancy Drew is more in the past. Vocabulary, I chose 10 words that are descriptive words and action words. First, my class will review as a group and discuss what they mean. Each word will then be assigned to a student. That student will write it on a piece of paper with the definition. Finally, hang on a word wall in the class that will be at the front for the whole class to see and review together again. So every time that these words come up or they come up through the novel, we'll be able to reference them on the word wall right away. My other activity is going to be more towards the end of the novel. So each student will have a partner and each one will have the same amount of note cards. On the note card, the vocabulary word will be on one, and then on another one, they'll write the definition. And so when they're all done writing out their note cards, you'll give it to your partner, and your partner will flip them upside down, mix them around so that you'll be playing a matching game. Pre-reading activity. In groups, I'll hand out a small short mystery that the groups will have questions to answer after. The example story, Gary wanted to make cookies today but had no milk. He decided to walk to the grocery store. Before leaving his house, he grabbed his wallet and keys. On the way, he walked by the park and stopped to wave to a friend named Susan. When Gary got to the grocery store, he noticed his wallet was missing. Where did it go? And then the questions they'll answer after is, who was Gary's friend? What did he pass on his way to the grocery store? And where should he look for his wallet? So these questions really go back into the comprehension of the story, being able to go back and summarize it, start thinking of clues, and how this helps them figure out their own critical thinking of, okay, well, where should we start? Where do we think the wallet went? I made this worksheet off of Canvas. So they'll have a bunch of these worksheets in a binder that they'll refer to after each reading. So the directions are answer these questions after listening to today's reading. They'll name 3 characters. It could be the same characters, like Nancy, the main one, or it could be ones that they meet just during that reading. They'll then write down big ideas and clues. I'm not expecting sentences in the big ideas and clues box, but maybe just one word answers or things that refer back to what they're reading. The main question is, what will Nancy do next to find the will? And then at the bottom, draw a hint in the story that was given about the will. And then if they get done really quickly with their worksheet, they have tasks that they need to be ready for small talk. So when we all come back to a class, we'll ask these questions and talk about it. Compare the Turners with the Tophams. Is Nancy closer to solving the case? And what happened in today's chapter? After reading activity. Around the room will be envelopes that puzzle pieces that have to be put together to show questions about the novel, and the students will go around answering them with a partner. Done on a loose leaf paper. They only have 7 minutes at each envelope, and then they will rotate. When finished, they will hand it to the teacher. And then at the end, we'll talk about the answers. So the whole idea is they have their own mystery. So at each one, they put the puzzle pieces together that will spell out or show the question that they need to answer. Assessments, informal class discussions, partner matching, participating in word wall, formal, I need a hint worksheet, final puzzle piece worksheet. LA components, I chose reading, writing, speaking, and listening, and they will all be used during beginning, during, and end. And these are my resources.